So as part of wānanga that were run where we had students who were training to be doctors and some doctors as well giving support, there was a focus on how do we support reo Māori to be used in the health sector and for doctors to take a lead in some of those activities. Because the doctors are obviously seen as leaders within the health sector to lead by example. And so those wānanga were held with a range of students from a number of medical schools. And one of the things that was done was we spoke about the role of pau. Now, pau are usually composed on the spot. They're impromptu. So the traditional pau were someone would see something happen in a hui and they would stand and compose a waiata, usually the same tune. Well, they'd have the same tune, but they'd change the words to align it with a particular kaupapa that was in front of them. And so the challenge came within the hui is what are the challenges and what is the message perhaps that doctors wanted to get out into the communities around this kaupapa of Te ORA. And one of the things is we spoke about rather than just saying what it is we want to say, the main role of a pau is to create an image in people's mind. You have to use metaphor. And once you've created an image, then people will understand the much broader context of what you're saying, as opposed to being very specific with words with a single meaning. So the idea of a pau is to create an image in people's minds, then they will understand the broader context of what it is you're saying. We spoke about the different types of environmental images that are around us. And one of the things that resonated with the group at that time, we had a discussion about the pipi wharauroa and the Kawea, these two birds that fly from Solomon Islands, Western Pacific, and they fly into Aotearoa at the beginning of spring. And when we hear their call, we know that now is the time to get on and do our mahi, because through winter, everyone is hunkering down and getting through the difficulties that is winter. But there is a call that comes out, and that call says, now we need to get busy in our garden, because the focus of ora in that context is to feed the people, to grow the kai in order to provide hospitality, but also to be able to have enough kai to get you through the next year. And so that kōrero resonated with the students that were there. So the pau talks about that these birds are carried on the winds, they're carried on the tides. So the tides, the way in which the sea moves, helps guide these birds to come to Aotearoa. And when they arrive, the koekoea and the pipi or the wharauroa, when they arrive, they start calling. And their call signals to everyone that now spring is about to come upon us. And so those are the last word, whiti whiti ora. Whiti whiti ora is the real message of what the pau was trying to get across. Now is the time to get busy and to focus in on the ora of our people. Now is the time, it is spring and there's work to be done. Koera te waiata, koera te pau, whiti whiti ora. Tēnā koutou.
Ka pika